Begin by either pulling the front half of the exhaust out of the way or by removing the whole exhaust. To pull the front half down, loosen the clamp in the middle and slide it forward. Then lower the front of the exhaust down. Next, remove the heat shield above the exhaust by undoing the 6 fasteners. Then remove the 2 bolts that hold both the driveshaft carrier and the heat shield in place. And pull the heat shield out. You will now have access to the driveshaft carrier. Start by making 2 cuts to the bottom of the carrier. Then make one final cut to remove one of the legs. Unbolt that loose leg. Then, using a razor blade, cut all the way around to separate the frame from the bearing. Now remove the last remaining bolt and pull the rest of the carrier frame out. Then cut away the excess center rubber rib until it's flush with the base layer of rubber. But leave the base layer of rubber intact. Now you can attach the new carrier. Take the top half with the bushing in it and slide it over top of the bearing with the text facing the front of the vehicle. Then bring the bottom half up to meet it and connect the two together using the provided Allen bolts. As you tighten the bolts, switch back and forth from left to right so the bolts don't bind in the holes. A small gap may form between the two bushings. This is normal. Next, attach the feet to each side of the carrier using the smaller provided Allen bolts. To mount it to the car, take one bolt, put a fender washer on it, an isolation damper facing up, slide it up into the forward hole of the foot, bring another isolation damper down from the top, and place your small washer on the very top. For the rear bolt, you'll skip the fender washer for now. So bolt, isolation damper, up through the rearward hole, another isolation damper, and the small washer. Thread them into the body and repeat this on the other side. Snug the bolts up, but don't torque them yet. Reinstall the heat shield with the 6 OEM fasteners. Once it's in place, remove the 2 rear mounting bolts and now install the fender washers. Tighten the 4 bolts and reinstall your exhaust, then your installation is complete.